Every time I look up, bacon lasagna's on the floor crying about a call. Matt Be Great, me, is ranked 150th. Not bad, 93.6%. I've only gotten one game wrong. Calipari, how do you blow a 13-point lead with 4 minutes to go in the game? Braves rebound bracket. What are we doing? Hey, somebody ban this guy. Matt be Jewish, so now I'm Jewish. So we're just making up stuff. Woo-wee! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hope all of you having a great Sunday night. Hope all of you having a great end to your weekend. If not, hope this video can make it a little bit better. Man, oh man, the Final Four is set. The Sweet 16, the Elite 8 is over. And I gotta bring this up. When I was filling out my original bracket, I assume if you're watching this video, you watched that one. One of the first things I said is, guys, don't be a nerd. Do not be that guy who has 4 1 seeds making the Final Four. No, your YouTube video is not muted. They say a picture says 1,000 words. This does it right here. All I can do is laugh because that's one of the first things I said. You win some, you lose some. Your boy Matt was wrong on that. This is, I guess I should give myself a pass, an exception. This is only the second time in NCAA history where in the Final Four we had all 4 1 seeds. But I can't get over the fact I told you guys, hey, when you're filling out that bracket, don't be that one nerd who has 4 1 seeds making the Final Four because the chance of that happening are slim to none. You got to have a 2 seed in there. You got to have a 4 seed, a 5 seed, maybe even a 6 seed, something like that. All you can do is laugh. Shaking my head. Not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4. 4 for 4. The Wendy's 4 for 4. 4 seeds in the Final Four. How about that? Clap it up to the Auburn Tigers, the Florida Gators, the Dukies, and the Houston Cougars. Congratulations to not both of, but all 4 of those teams. If you're a fan of those teams, congratulations. I'm happy for y'all. Happy for Auburn. Happy for Florida. The SEC, they've been killing it this year. 2 teams in the Final Four. They are guaranteed to have a team in the national championship because obviously, one of these teams has to get there. Then you got the Dukies in Houston. Duke is looking like a man on a mission. I guess I should call it a team on a mission. Whew, they look scary. Then you got Houston, who, just completely eviscerated the Tennessee Volunteers. Tennessee was in a 2x4 box. Sheesh. Well, we're going to talk about that game in just a second. But I do want to clap it up for a second time to all the teams that made the Final Four. I could sit up here and rant and rave on them for the next 30 minutes. You know this. These are great teams. It's not fluky. Auburn, one of the best teams in the nation. Florida, in my humble opinion, the best team in the nation. Duke, in my humble opinion, the second best team in the nation. And Houston, one of the best teams in the nation. 4 1 seeds. Kind of self-explanatory there. I've had a great time recapping this entire tournament with you guys. I don't say this a lot. I should say it more. But if you enjoy your time here, you like college football, college basketball, sports in general, consider subscribing to the channel. We'd love for you to be a part of our community. If you don't want to join our community, that is cool too. Where should we start with all this? I feel like there's someone. Oh, yeah. This is what I'm missing. I'm also finally happy that I get to upload a video before midnight or 2 or 3 a.m. because the games, they got done at what time? Like 6:45, something like that, around 7 p.m. So sweet. This video should be up around, we'll say 10 p.m., something like that. Could be a little earlier, a little later. Hopefully you guys will be able to stay up and watch it Sunday night. If not, you can watch it Monday morning. Outside of that, I don't think there's anything we need. Oh, yeah. So, you see the percentage. 93.6. Your boy Matt's been cooking in the second chance bracket. This isn't the main bracket, second chance bracket. The only game I miss, we've talked about every video. Shaking my head. Arkansas sold me. 13-point comeback 4 minutes ago by Texas Tech. Shout out to the Raiders. 9-3. We're going to... Wait, where's my ranking in my group? I'm not even in the top 100. What the crap? We're going to take a look at the group, who's leading the group. I have no idea. I'm not going to hold y'all. I haven't even looked at the group since I made it, so you're going to get my live reaction to that. First things first, we're going to start out with our opening game. There's not much to say at all. Complete evisceration. That's the word I'm going to use. I don't use that word a lot. I save it for moments like this. When a team gets destroyed, or, like I said, eviscerated, I use that word. Tennessee, it comes down to this. You can't score, you can't win. It's why I picked Houston to win this game. I think Tennessee is an outstanding defensive team. I think Houston is an outstanding defensive team. They're slightly better than Tennessee. It was the flip side of the ball where I was sold on Houston, and that's why I picked them to win this game. Because Houston has 3 guys that can score. L.J. Cryer, Uzan, and what's his name? Shed, I believe it is, the 3-point shooter. Tennessee has 1 guy, Chaz Lanier. Gainey off the bench, he's all right. You can count on him for 10 to 12 points, but you need more. And Chaz Lanier, sure, he may have 31 game, but he can also have 4 or 6 the next. I haven't looked at the box score. Let's pull it up. Why not? I know nobody on Tennessee played that good of a game. The guards didn't play good. Nobody played good. I could go down here, break it down, player by player. Nobody did good. Chaz Lanier, he laid a dud. 4 for 18. Are you kidding me, my brother? 2 for 12. He didn't make 7 free throws, but it doesn't really matter. He had 17 points, but didn't play that well. Ziegler couldn't throw it in the ocean. 1 for 9, 1 for 6 on threes. Why is that not wanting to highlight? There we go. Come on. I was about to say, it was driving me crazy. In the end, Meshack, he's a defensive monster. Doesn't really score points. Cade Phillips off the bench didn't do anything. Then Gainey, like I said, he's their only other scorer. He had a good ball. I didn't know he was 6 for 12 from the field. I felt like it wasn't that good, but yeah, he was probably their star player, 17 points. That's it. Tennessee, they can't score. It's why I picked them to make the Elite Eight, but it's also why I picked them to lose in the Elite Eight. Their defense was good enough to get into this point, but I knew they'd run into Houston, who I had them playing, and Houston was going to beat them. That's what happened. And when I pick games correctly, there's not a lot to say because I've already told you guys leading up into it what's going to happen. The only time we elaborate and talk on stuff is when there's some major upset or something crazy happens. Nothing crazy happened in this game, guys. And we're not going to talk about this game long just due to the fact there's not a lot to say. If I can keep things short, simple, and sweet, say it with me now. That's what I like to do. It's what we strive to do on this channel. Houston, hey, well, now we'll look at their box score. Nobody played out of their mind. Everybody just played okay. Emmanuel Sharp, that's who I was talking about. 6 for 14, 4 for 10 on threes. He is their 3-point specialist. L.J. Cryer still didn't play that great. He hasn't played great the past couple games, and that's what's scary about Houston. Your star player on offense, at least, Cryer, is not playing that well. I think last game, what was he? 1 for 13 against Purdue, the Boilermakers. 1 for 13, and you won? It's insane. Think about it. Mark Sears, Alabama's best offensive player, if he has a bad night like he did against Duke, Alabama gets blown out. Houston's best player on offense has a bad night, and they're still winning games. He wasn't even average tonight. 6 for 17. I know he did good in other areas of the game. It's not just about field goal percentage, but if you're going off of this, yeah, didn't shoot the ball well, only had 4 assists, had 0 turnovers. That's nice. But all in all, didn't play that well on the offensive side of the floor when it comes to shooting, and you still win by a 20-burger? That is what a championship team, or it's what I like to see in championship caliber teams. It's why I'm never so high on Alabama. I think their ceiling, as to where it stands right now, is making the Elite Eight, making the Final Four. But until Alabama locks down and plays some freaking defense, gets more size, they're never going to win a national championship. It's reality. You can't. It's too hard. Houston is built to win a national championship, this year especially, because they can win games in which their 2 best offensive players don't even shoot 50% from the field. It's insane. Can't harp on that enough. Tugler, okay. Roberts, he's not going to do anything crazy. Okay, Uzan. Even Uzan, look at this. 33% from the field? Crazy. They won by 20. Give credit to Tennessee, but you get the point I'm trying to get across. Off the bench, you got 4 from Francis and then 8 from Terrence. That's pretty much it. How many turnovers did Tennessee have in this game? Houston only had, 6? Oh, 5 turnovers. Look at this. That's remarkable. 5 turnovers. Tennessee shot 29% from the field. We'll round up. 17% from the 3-point line. 9 turnovers. That's okay. Kind of took care of the ball. Houston can force a lot, so that's not bad. Houston shot 40, we'll round down, 42% from the field, 36 from the three-point line. You'll take that. That's really good against Tennessee. But all in all, when you start out the game, I even tweeted about it. Hold on. Let's pull it up, actually. Go to my Twitter. Give me a second. Here it is. 29-8 in an Elite 8 game is crazy. I still can't believe this is real. I know I had Houston winning, but I didn't think it was going to be like this. Not at all. Oh, yeah, also kind of tweeted this out, trolling Tennessee fans. Tennessee football and basketball getting absolutely destroyed in the postseason. You got the two Knights shaking head. Man, what are you talking about, buddy? Shaking hands. You get what I'm trying to say? Getting back on track here with our game. Houston, too big, too good on defense, too disciplined. Overall, the better team. And this is what, as a fan, I like to see. The better team winning the game. And here's let's go back to our bracket. Scroll up. The bright side. I know some people are going to say, oh, it's boring. This is your casual fan or fan saying this. Oh, 4-1 seeds, that's boring. Where's the March Madness? Where's the March Madness? This is stupid. There's no upset. There's no parity. Shut up, nerd. You freaking dork. I, as a diehard college basketball fan, love this. You know why? You got the 4 best teams in the nation in the Final Four. That's what you should want as a fan. You know why? Don't get me wrong. Nobody loves upsets as much as your boy MattBeGreat. That was kind of corny. Matt, why did you say it? Nobody loves upsets as much as me. There. I don't know why I said your boy MattBeGreat. That sounded so corny. I digress. But at the same time, I love to see good games. You don't want to see Auburn playing Ole Miss. You'd rather see Auburn play Michigan State, although Ole Miss is a decent team. You don't want to see Duke playing, let's just say like BYU in the Final Four. You get the point I'm trying to get across, like a McNeese State. Teams like that. No. You want to see the best going at it. Auburn and Florida, that is going to be an outstanding game. They both match up great against one another, or you could say bad against one another. They both have size, outstanding teams. I've said outstanding a lot in this video. Just stick with me. Duke, great offensive team, even a really good defensive team. I think Duke's defense is severely underrated. Houston, how are they going to shut down Cooper Flagg? This is what you want to see, or I want to see at least. The best teams going at it. I don't know why I've seen some people on Twitter kind of upset with this. I don't know what there's to be upset about. Getting back on track here. Do I need to say anything more about this Houston-Tennessee game? Let me know in the comment section what you think about it. Tennessee, they're a really good basketball team. They were really good last year. They can get over the hump. Fun fact of the day, Tennessee has never made a Final Four. That is shocking. Because when you think of college basketball, Tennessee's been at the top. They've been in the top 10 the past like 10, 15 years. They don't even have a Final Four to show for it. Crazy, man. Crazy. Congratulations to Houston. Clap it up to the winners. That's going to be awesome seeing them against Duke. We'll talk about that game in just a second. Moving along here to the Auburn Tigers versus the Michigan State Spartans. I did pick Auburn to win this game. They did. I think the final score, not too deceiving. I felt more so of like a 10 to 12 point game. Michigan State got a steal, hit a 3 at the end. One of the biggest storylines of this game is Janai Broome got banged up. He leaves the game, and whoever's working for CBS like, yeah, it doesn't look good. Sounds like a bad injury. Next thing you know, you look up, Janai Broome coming back into the game, and on the first play hits a 3. Can't script it any better. You can't, or draw it up any better at least. That was cool. As far as it goes for this game against Michigan State, it was clear, it was evident. Michigan State was not as good as Auburn. Auburn was the much better team. They have so much talent and so much depth. Even when Janai Broome went out, guess what? Auburn's got one of the best backup centers. Wait, technically he does start, but I kind of view him and Janai Broome as the 1-2 combo. He's like Janai Broome's backup whenever he goes out. Dylan Cardwell. Cardwell is so underrated. He has a great story. For those of you who don't know, he transferred his senior year of high school to play, I think it was somewhere, was it with Sharif Cooper at that one school in Georgia? Didn't get cleared. He had to sit out his entire senior season. That sucks. He gets to Auburn. He thinks he's going to start as like a sophomore. They bring in some other guy. He doesn't enter in the portal. He sticks around. That guy graduates. Then they bring in Janai Broome. Doesn't end the portal. He's like, fine, I'll be a backup. He's stuck it out. I have so much respect for guys like Dylan Cardwell. As much as we talk about players entering the portal whenever something goes bad, we also need to talk about the guys that stick around, like Dylan Cardwell, and I'm going to clap it up to him. Much respect, my brother. Much respect. Let's put the box score for this game. Haven't looked at it either. The game just got done wrapping up. Auburn shot 42% from the field. Michigan State, 34. Not good. 30% from the three-point line. Auburn, I thought they were a little better than that. 28. Auburn had 6 turnovers. Spartans had 9. 39 rebounds and 41. Kind of even there. Kind of even. How many points did old Pettiford have? One of the most exciting players to watch. And we'll start with Michigan State first. Kohler, he played really good, 6 for 8, 17 points. Richardson, 4 for 13, he struggled. Atkins, he struggled as well, had 15 points. And off the bench, he had Fiddler with 9. That's about it for the Spartans. Auburn Tigers, Janai Broom. 10 for 13, get you some of that. 2 for 2 on threes. 10 defensive rebounds, 14 rebounds total, 2 turnovers. Only 1 personal foul. What about Carwell, though? One of my favorite underrated players in all college basketball. 2 for 3 from the field. 1 for 4 on free throws, about his average. He shoots like 32, 33% from the line. I think he's the worst shooter in all college basketball. 5 points. You can't look at the box score at Carwell. He's an energy guy, and I'm happy for him. Like I said, if you know his story, you know. Bacon Lasagna. My bad. My apologies. Said his last name wrong. 2 for 10. 2 for 8 on threes, but he did hit a big one at the end. He did flop a lot, but that's Bacon Lasagna. You know he's going to flop on the ground. That's the way it does. Every time I look up, Bacon Lasagna's on the floor crying about a call that didn't get called. He's like, where's the foul? My dude, you got to get up and just play ball. How are you 39 years old and you're crying about fouls? Come on, man. Come on. And the sad thing is, he's a really good player. He's just got to quit crying. 5 assists. I think don't look at the 2 for 10. He played better than that. Denver Jones, 2 for 6. That's okay. He had 8 points. Miles Kelly, 1 for 6 on threes. Not his best game. Auburn didn't play that great, but it's kind of like Houston. Kind of had an off game and got away with it because they lock you down on defense. It's why I like Auburn more than Alabama this year. It's why I like Houston more than Alabama. Teams that play defense are going to win championships. It's as simple as that. You can't count on your offense all the time, and that's why this Auburn team is so lethal. Because, yeah, they have a great offense, but they also have one of the best defensive teams in the nation. Chaney Johnson, transfer from UAH, shout out to the 256, shout out to Northern Alabama. He is always doing his part. And then you had Pettiford off the bench, 4 for 12, 2 for 6 on tray balls, 10 points. Many more things I could say there, but shout out to the Auburn Tigers for the nice little win ski. And going over my bracket real quick before we touch on these games briefly. The Auburn Tigers, the Duke Blue Devils. We'll probably do a separate preview video talking about these games, but I'll give you my immediate reaction. One last good look at my entire bracket. Man, your boy Matt's been on fire. I've only gotten one game wrong. Calipari, how do you blow a 13-point lead with 4 minutes to go in the game? You cost me my perfect bracket. Oh, yeah, we're going to look at the... Wait a minute. Yeah, let's do that first before I preview these Duke games. Let's see. Oh, yeah, if you want to join our bracket, feel free to do so. This is the MattBeGreat's second chance bracket. There's like some knockoffs. For all you people trying to act like you're me or act like you're our bracket group, you're weird. MattBeGreat, me, is ranked 150th. Not bad, 93.6%. In first place, very funny. Yeah, Matt B. Diddy. Whatever, man. Whatever. I ain't gonna say no. I'm not gonna scream, not gonna yell. You're not gonna ruin my Sunday night. Also tied for first, Matt B. my favorite. Is that a winky face? No, it's just a smiley face. Cool. I'll let that slide. Bama 2K25, shout out to Joel. Matt be my Pookie. Lucas King. Matt bullied for no reason. Yeah, that's right. I am getting bullied on my own channel. Thank you for that. Spreading awareness. Opie Wokie's picks 1. Bray's rebound bracket. What are we doing? Hey, somebody ban this guy. G, Hershey Bears. Matt be Jewish. So now I'm Jewish. So we're just making up stuff. The sad thing is there's going to be people looking at this and they're going to believe it. Like, they're going to have a new watcher look at this or join our community. Be like, oh, I didn't know Matt was Jewish. Cool, good for him. I'm not Jewish. What is that? Ken Palm. Matt be underrated. Matt be chubby. So now I'm chubby. Auburn. Matt be freaky. Matt be... Bro, I can't even read off half of these. Matt be swimming with devils. All right. That's enough of the names. As to how... I don't even understand how this lore started. This Matt be whatever nonsense. But here we are. Here we are, I guess. Yeah, if you're on the leaderboard, shout out to you. And I know there's like more people tied for first or whatnot. I just did all the crazy names. I'm not looking at those anymore. Let's go back to our bracket preview. Here we go. Auburn, Florida. When we tipping off? 4-5. That's Saturday, 5:09 p.m. I will be busy Saturday night, so do not text me. Do not call me. I'll be watching these games on the couch. Woo! I'm excited. We got the Auburn Tigers and the Florida Gators. My immediate reaction is give me Florida. I got Florida. As you can see, I got Florida winning my bracket. I knew these teams were going to match up. And I like Florida. They're a much better team. They're taller. They're going to shut down Janai Broom. Janai Broom doesn't want anything with Florida's 7-footers down low. Michigan doesn't have all them 7-footers, all that height. Florida does. Walter Clayton Jr., remember when he spanked Auburn in Auburn's home arena? He's going to do the same thing. Walter Clayton Jr., okay, the best player in college basketball is Cooper Flagg. The second best player is not Janai Broom. It's Walter Clayton Jr. The third best player is Janai Broom. Walter Clayton Jr. and Florida are going to prevail. I like teams that have size and are athletic. I think Florida, they edge out Auburn. It's going to be close, though. I'm going to say this is like an 88-84 ball game. Scrolling on over here to the Dukies in Houston, my immediate reaction. I got Duke. That's who I picked. But since they've played, here's my new immediate reaction. Seeing Houston demolish Tennessee and seeing Duke demolish Alabama. I like Duke because of one guy and one guy only. You're tired of it, I get it, but you got to bring it up. He's generational. I'm talking about generational. Cooper Flagg. I think you're talking about a guy who potentially is going to win multiple MVPs in the NBA. Multiple championships. And he's playing college basketball. It's a scary sight. He's kind of like the white LeBron James. I'm not even trying to be funny. That's how he plays. 6'9". Can't stop him when he drives. He's a really good shooter. Do everything on defense. He's a force to be reckoned with. And then Duke also has Maluach, the 7'2" center who dominated Alabama. He affects shots, and he single-handedly changed that Bama game. Then you got Knipple, who is the Batman to the Robin. I mean, the Robin to the Batman. He's Scottie Pippen to the MJ for Cooper Flagg. 6'7" guard who can do everything. Then you got Tyrese Proctor, who is the best player on any other team out there. He's kind of a forgotten star on Duke just because of Knipple and Cooper Flagg. They even got Purdue's guard, Mason Gillis, who doesn't even play. That's how deep this Duke team is. They're so good. So good. I think Duke... So Houston is a slightly better defensive team compared to Duke. But I think Duke is much better defense than people give them credit for. Because when you think of Duke, you think of offense, points, Cooper Flagg. Watch out for their defense. I think their defense is going to be the reason they beat Houston. I like the Dukies. I like Florida. Auburn, good luck. You're going to need it. Houston, good luck. You're going to need it. Those are my early predictions. I'm not too sure what we're going to be talking about in the up-and-coming days. We don't have, sad to say this, any games for the next, 4 or 5 days? Yeah, it's going to suck low-key. We'll figure out something. We'll figure out something to talk about on the channel. We may do a separate preview talking about these games. Many more things I could say. Let me know your thoughts down below. But